Hi, so this is for all the people who want to learn Creep and Death. I'm going to teach you. So, just before I start, I'm going to tell you a couple of things. Metallica songs have to be downpicked because they have an obsession with downpicking things, and that's cool, I guess. So, if you're not downpicking it, you're not playing it correctly. Okay. I don't teach solos because solos kind of take forever to teach, especially Metallica ones, so if you really do want to learn the solo, just go ahead, check my Creep and Death cover, and rewind the solo back and forth, and just keep watching it, you'll learn. Anyways, just thought I'd get that out there. Anyways, it starts with 5 palm muted E notes, and then to an E5, and then from that E5, you slide down to a D5, so observe. Okay, so you play that however times I showed you, and then you're just gonna add an extra beat onto it. Okay, so it's gonna go. Okay, then gonna go from an A to a G to an F sharp to an E. So it's gonna. Let me play it off for you. I'm gonna play it a bit fast because I'm kind of in a hurry. Okay? So it goes. Okay, and then the main riff, the whole song revolves around this riff. So what I'm doing is 4th and 5th string, 2nd fret. You just bar them. You're gonna want to get the rhythm down because it's pretty complicated, anyways. So it's gonna be palm muted E note. Okay, you're gonna press down on the 4th and 5th string, 2nd fret, as I told you, and just get the rhythm down. Okay. Oh, oops. Okay. Okay, and then they do this thing. They go to the 5th string, the 2nd fret. You're gonna pluck that, and then the third fret, and then you're gonna pluck the 2nd string, and then you're gonna hammer on to the 3, and then you're gonna pull off with both fingers. Okay, so all together it should sound. So, if you're not familiar with those, just, practice it. Make sure you get it, because it's not going to work out very well if you don't. Anyways, after you practice it enough, you should be able to get pretty fast. You can play it this fast if you want. Okay, and then the riff after the verse is relatively simple. It's 2 palm muted E's, and then G power chord, and then F sharp. So okay, and the chorus, I'm not going to tell you how much times you need to play it. I'm just going to tell you the riffs, and yeah. Okay, so it starts on a 3 palm muted E note, and then C, D, and then F, and then C, D. Then you're gonna go up, F, and then C, F, back down to D, and then you're gonna do this thing. You're gonna go from B to D flat to F sharp. So, okay, so then the backing under the solo is just this thing, the main riff. You're gonna play that once, and you're gonna move everything down one set of strings. So, okay, so instead of pedaling on the E, you pedal on the A, and then you replace the hammering on thing with a C power chord. Okay. I've got a better idea. How about I play it as a demonstration? Just that part. Okay. And then the part after the solo, it goes E5, E5, about 4 palm muted E notes, and then F, D, E, the palm muted E notes again, and then G, F, E. Okay, so it should go. Okay, and okay, I still got enough batteries to teach you the rest, I hope. Okay, so and then when you're almost at the end, you're gonna run into a variation of the main riff. Remember this one? Well, instead of playing that, you're gonna just play this. Okay, isn't that easy? It's just a palm muted E. And then you move everything up here, these 2 notes, up 1 fret. So, okay. And then, when Kirk is playing his little then James is playing this thing. Or sometimes he's playing the lower harmony, this part. But for now we're just gonna stick to chords. Anyways, and then at the tempo change where everything gets slower, it goes from E, D, C, B, and then C, B, A, C. Okay, so it goes like this. E. Okay, and then the outro comes in, but the outro riff is the exact same thing as the intro riff. So I already taught you that. So that should be it. So good luck. Have fun, and I hope you learned something.